mundane work we're automating. And what I like, you have a lot of numbers, meaningful numbers in the book. For instance, the one that resonated with me is that 85% of any employees very dissatisfied with that mundane, repetitive, boring, simply very boring work they have to do. So when we say we're gonna automate human work, that means we're gonna free up the talent and ingenuity and our human creativity. What would you say about that as a big promise intelligent automation provide now?
Exactly. So I think we demonstrate in the book that companies have been talking about customer experience for the last 10 years. Mm-hmm. And now we think that the successful companies will also have to talk about employee experience as a key strategic component of their success. And I think it's even more true in our world today, in our context of crisis, where employees have to work remotely. And we've seen that the companies who've been successful going through the crisis have been those that took care of their employees, that took care of motivating them, of protecting them from what's happening. So I completely agree with you. I mean, when we did our research, we were very surprised by this. 85% of employees worldwide are not fulfilled by their work. They think it's too manual, too repetitive, too tedious. IA can help to solve a large part of this issue by freeing up those employees from repetitive transactional activities that are boring activities that nobody likes to do. I mean, nobody likes to key in invoices in an accounting system for 8 hours during the day. I mean, it's and so IA helps to take this work out and helps to refocus those people on more value-add activities and more exciting activities, okay? The ones that involve insights, creativity, connection with the others. On top of this, IA helps to augment those people, to augment us, transforming us into superhumans, giving us the capacity to generate insight from millions of data in just a fraction of seconds. Again, to identify a tumor on an X-ray in just a few seconds with almost no error rate.
And so we talked about benefiting employees and just making humans' life better, right? There's also aspiring theme throughout the book, how we can save lives, how we can end hunger, how we can actually educate and democratize knowledge across humankind. So what's the big promise there?
Yes. I really love those topics. You know, it was really great to go through all this research, and so IA has the potential to save millions of lives. From our estimations, it's 10+ million per year that we could save. How could we save that? Using IA for clinical trials, for disease diagnosis, to avoid medical errors. So this is for in the more developed countries. In the emerging countries, it would be also about reducing deaths from preventable causes. For example, do you know that 1.6 million people around the world still die from diseases related to diarrhea? That's crazy. I mean, so those preventable causes in developing countries. And those developing countries also miss other issues like the shortage of physicians. About more than 4 million physicians are missed in the world. Okay, and what IA enables is, for example, remote diagnosis. Is, for example, applications that help to perform those diagnoses directly on a smartphone. An application that is called tissue analytics, for example, helps to instantly diagnose chronic wounds, burns, or skin conditions just by taking a picture from a smartphone. That's amazing, yeah. Wonderful for the world.
Truly wonderful.